Sup, man? Players, Madden Talk 24/7 here with a ranked game. He's the Steelers, I'm the Seahawks, and as I've been talking about, Russell Wilson, I had to take that man out from the last game I played. He just made me too mad, and I ended up taking the loss because that man just could not get the job done. So I had to take that bum out. I mean, I don't care who you are. If you don't perform, you're just going to get subbed out. I mean, that's just the point. Matt Flynn still showing he got the Jets. So, I'm really confident. And this man, Van Dyke, I will tell you, this man, as the title of this video, Van Dyke, he takes over. I will just warn you, Van Dyke takes over this game. I mean, that dude is a major problem, and I'm glad more people do not use him because he's just a glitch, honestly. No man is that fast, but in this game, he's a major problem. And then the Steelers have Mike Brown. What about Mike Brown? I'm a fool. Antonio Brown, I think that's his name. It sounds cool, Antonio Brown, but Mike Brown sounded cool also. They got Mike Wallace. That's probably where I got Mike Brown from. Mike Wallace. They got Sanders. I mean, they had speed for days. They had Rainey, but something behavior related got him cut from the team. I think he was either drunk driving or he beat his girlfriend. I'm not sure. I'm not like trying to slander that man's name, but look at that throw by my man Matt Flynn though. I mean, that was just an excellent throw. And this is where the game changes, right there on that drop pick by Earl Thomas. This is just where the game just takes a nosedive, and this guy just starts dotting me. Oh my goodness, this guy just starts throwing strikes, and he's no huddling, and I just can't set up. And this guy really, he had a nice offense. I will not lie. He had a nice offense, and this is where Van Dyke decides he's just going to take over. This guy, he sends a blitz, and then he lurks with Van Dyke. So it's very tough to score on because Van Dyke, if he gets a pick, as he almost got right there, it's basically pick six. I mean, that dude, no one on your team will catch him. He's just that fast. And then you got Troy Polamalu getting CPU hit sticks like that, and I'm not sure who that cornerback is right there, but the pick gets dropped. But I throw a pick on fourth down. It wasn't even his man. I know that shouldn't matter, but in Madden it does. As you know, they don't usually just help off of their man to get picks. So 14-14, tied up. And this guy's offense and his defense, I mean, just look at that lurk. Oh my goodness. Just completely baiting me, lurked me, whatever you want to call it. And you already know that's the man of the video, Van Dyke, getting a pick six. And not to spoil it, but it ain't going to be his only one, unfortunately. So it will not be his only pick six. That dude, Troy Polamalu, I didn't know he was that fast. I used that man in team play, and I promise you, he was not that fast. I promise you he was not that fast because I kept getting burnt. And I know he is not that fast, but apparently he is. Maybe he just wasn't hustling for me. And I'm just glad Smith was able to actually play his zone and pick off that curl route. I'm so glad on that. But that does not solve my offensive woes. Apparently it did because I scored right here. But Van Dyke, I don't know where he was. But luckily he was not there to pick me off on that drive. But the next drive, I'm not sure if I'm going to be so lucky. And this guy's offense is completely he really has a hot streak and then a cold streak. I mean, you've seen him put up, you've seen him just dot me, and then you've seen him just toss back-to-back picks. So it's really streaky, and it's a very quick throw. He's really just firing passes on me that appear open, as you see right there, just dots like that. This guy had dots. I mean, this guy, he was a pretty solid player. I cannot knock him. He was a pretty solid player. He goes up 28-21, and at this point, I am honestly scared because this guy's offense is very, very tough, and his defense is even better. Look at that pick by Troy Polamalu. Matt Flynn threw a straight to him, so not only can Russell Wilson just screw me over, Matt Flynn is, and there was a dot to Mike Wallace creeping up the sideline. Well, he wasn't really creeping, he was moving up the sideline to make it 35-21. I am still trying to figure out what happened, and on that throw, that is where I decide, Matt Flynn, you're just not good enough. I mean, Matt Flynn, what type of throw was that? You passed it straight to Troy on the last pass, then you overthrew Tate, so he has to take a seat. And I'm back with my man Russell. First play in, and he fumbles. First play in, man. The first play. That man decides to put the ball on the field. He throws a strike to, I want to say, Mike Wallace. I don't even know who that was, but I know he's fast as heck. And I'm down 42-21. I mean, I did not see this coming at all. I don't even know what happened. And I'm just confused. And there goes Van Dyke again. Pick 6. Butler's fast, but Van Dyke is another kind of fast. That dude just, I mean, this guy was tough and just blew me out. I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. This guy destroyed me. And I thought he was a bum. I did think he was a bum. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was a bum. And I mean, I was joking because his name was Naturally Nice 23, so I was like, this guy's going to be a nice person. I mean, it's very, very dumb, but I thought off his name he was not going to be very, very good. But as you see, you can't call people bums that are beating you by 28 points. That just doesn't sound very smart. So, obviously, he is not a bum, and he completely destroys me in this game. Another pick to Van Dyke. I believe that's 4 he has, or 3. I don't know. I want to say that's 3. So I onside kick, hoping I can get a spark. And I get the onside, so that's great. But I still have to score. I mean, people forget, just because you get an onside, you still got to score. I throw a lob. Russell Wilson overthrows Butler. But you can't overthrow Van Dyke. I mean, that dude just, oh my goodness. And at that point, I finally have to concede and tell this guy, good game. He has the game. And there it goes. A loss for Madden Talk, a blowout loss. I need to stop getting blown out. I really do. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.